Hello, YouTube viewers! I am Sandalwood99, and this is the TheSoulCatcher1231. And today we're going to be reviewing a very old movie called The Silence of the Hams, which was a spoof of a whole bunch of amazing movies. It's a spoof of Psycho, and Silence of the Lambs, and
all those other ones.
I think there's a few references in there to other movies.
Hannibal Rising?
No, that's not all the same series. What did you think of the movie?
I don't remember that happening.
Okay, no, it did happen. Now, what did you think of the movie?
We'll be more specific.
Well, did you like it?
Oh, yes. What do you...
Why you're failing this time?
I don't know.
It's overall, it's not bad, but I feel like there are these huge gaps where you're not really laughing.
I don't recall that.
I felt like there was a lot of points where the humor was almost lost on you because you didn't even notice that it had happened.
Well, I mean, I know that
went by and
I know there's parts where you're not laughing, but I mean, like, even when you're not, during the parts where you're not laughing, there's still parts that are just kind of cool to see. I mean, you were laughing for this part, but it was still really cool to see. So even if you didn't laugh, it would have been a good part of the movie because it was like cool when the cop on the bike, after seeing the cop on the, I don't want to say anything in case they see the movie, but after what happened to the cop on the bike.
I didn't find that funny at all.
It was hilarious.
I just like, that was interesting. Yeah, no, but for the ending with all the masks, that kind of legitimizes everything with this entire movie. It's
actually really confusing.
It's like one of the best endings ever.
But it was a good. We should watch this after this review.
I don't really want to. Because
see, now, I don't remember half of this stuff happening.
Okay, put it down now. It's just, well, like I said, there was these huge gaps where you weren't really laughing, and I felt like the story itself, they had such a story they had to include all the points, because that's what, when you make a spoof, you still have to include the major plot points. They had so many to cover, I felt like they were really struggling to hold the plot together in view of all these laughs. And some of them were just kind of outrageous.
Like what?
The part where the person falls down the stairs and they're being stabbed by a bunch of different items. And one of the items is sexual in nature.
When was that? No, I know what it was, but when was it? I don't remember what happened in the movie.
It did, it happened.
It's been longer.
Right, this part right here.
It's been longer than I thought since I was good. Oh wait, I think I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good part. That didn't really make a lot of sense.
I didn't like that. The fact that
didn't make a lot of sense.
I also didn't like the part in the shower where there were three of something.
Well, we didn't just give that away. And that was you're right.
That
wasn't really funny.
Although
the
main actor, or not the main actor, one of the actors who plays the sheriff, he plays Mr. Adams in the Addams Family. And they make a whole bunch of references to it. Like every time he comes in, they go, "The Ranger," and it's kind of funny. That's the Pink Panther theme.
I don't know why you're telling me that.
You're totally fair. Like are you like on something right now?
I'm just really tired
Have you had
today.
some new medication that I'm not aware of?
Well, maybe, but
okay, we'll have to talk after this.
I'm not even aware.
Anything else you want to say? We're running really we're only at 4 minutes, and normally our reviews are like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
there's a lot of death.
There's gotta be more to say about this.
Everyone dies, but then turns out not to be dead, which makes no sense.
So either just
I don't know. It really like
pay attention.
It's not even like you get lost because it's so complex. You just get lost because everyone was like drunk or high when they made this movie. Although the guy who plays Dr. Animal Cannibal is really funny, and he's like the only guy who's consistently funny the entire movie. And he's actually been in the Mel Brooks movie Robin Hood Men in Tights. And
that's a good movie too. And I have not seen that in a long time.
It was on TV a while ago over the summer.
Why wouldn't you tell me that?
Because I was upset about something.
Was I new from that still?
Yes, you were.
Okay, well,
you
should have told me. What time is it on?
I don't know. Like 5:30ish.
In the evening?
Anyways, we're getting off topic. The This guy and the ending are really the only redeeming features to this movie. In addition to a few jokes every so often, like there's one where the guy's like, let's see some ID, and he holds up a waffle, and they're like, good, and they move on, and that was kind of funny. Or the one where they're walking by and they look in the water and there's a sign that says "Danger Lawyers."
Oh, yeah, that was good. Although one thing, there were some jokes in that I didn't like, but the one joke that really bothered me, it wasn't even remotely funny, and it was just kind of unnecessary and stupid. Is that midget guard?
I like
the shelf thing.
They did two jokes with him. One,
I'm talking about the one with the documents on top of the shelf. Yeah.
Okay, because the first one he opens the door, and then he looks and the lock's way up high, and he kind of goes, "That's funny." And then they take it too far when all of a sudden he's like, "I'm like can reach the really tall shelf," and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I really shouldn't have shown it.
Yeah, well, the first one's
it's
the first.
It's the kind of joke you shouldn't show though.
Yeah.
So that's why the first one worked so well.
Yeah, if you like Psycho and Silence of the Lambs, and you're in the mood for a nonsensical, ridiculous, over-the-top, no need to think, check your mind at the door comedy, it's not bad. There are better comedies out there. There are smarter comedies out there. But this is the only one that combines those two movies.
Just about everything's a smarter comedy than this.
Well, other than other than
jokes.
Scary movies.
I do remember we watched it once, and there was that one joke about knocking on wood that you thought was kind of clever.
Oh yeah, there was one joke that actually didn't dawn on me until the second time I watched it. It was like, oh, that was actually kind of funny and very.
It didn't dawn on me
smart.
until you told me.
So I guess we're gonna end it now. What would you like to give it out of 10?
We're gonna end it at what is that? 7 minutes?
Yeah. So what are you gonna give it? Silence of the Hams on VHS.
I might have to dock a point for being. Actually, no, I might have to give it a point for being on VHS.
What is it?
I'll give it a 7.
6.5 from me.
So I was gonna say change it to 7.